Okay, this is Rodney Kellum coming from you from the Unfinished Man Cave. And if you don't know about my full story of how my family and I went from homeless to homeowners, you can check that out on my blog at filepreneurship.com in under 90 days also, in under 90 days. So tonight's topic is Facebook Secrets Revealed, actually, Facebook Marketing Secrets Revealed. And I know a lot of you may or may not dibble and dabble in paid advertising. If you don't know this by now, that Facebook has really geared itself towards wanting to make you use paid strategies in order to reach your target audience, right? Let me just double check something real quick, make sure I can hear myself. Yep, okay. Had to double check my other laptop, you know what I'm saying? Facebook is making you pay to reach more than your regular sphere of influence, meaning let's say you have 100 friends, and if you use, you make a post, your fullest reach is 100 people, unless maybe somebody shares. So if you pay advertising, you could target certain niche groups of people and potentially expand your reach. That's their model right now. I'm going to show you, and you tell me if you want to learn this. I'm going to show you how I reached masses, meaning not just tens and hundreds, but over 1,000 people using a free strategy. Want to learn? Stay to the end. I'm going to give it all away. So for those of you that don't know my story, I'm a former workaholic. I almost died back in 2008, had a left artery closing down. I used to leave when my son was asleep. I would come home when he was doing the same. And I just finally got my multiple wake-up calls from almost dying, one, but getting laid off 3.5 times. And just was tired of letting someone else have the power over my income, having power over how I provide for my family, taking, giving my life to a place that wouldn't give life back, missing out on my son's life, missing out on my wife's life, missing out on everything, being tired and exhausted all the time, and just knowing that there was a better way. And I thank God I came across the opportunity that I came across, and I'm here to share with you all these tools and techniques to give, first and foremost, you tools to use, and just, say, hey, maybe this guy's somebody worth working with. So let's continue. So I want to start with this story about, you can't really tell because I'm sitting down, but I'm 6'7", or as I tell people, I'm 5'19". Throws them off a little bit, makes them do some math. But yes, I played basketball. I wasn't always this fluffy, back in high school and college. But yes, I played basketball. My freshman year was really my first year playing organized basketball. And there's a point to this story. My first game in high school, first game in high school basketball was a home game. I was already 6'4", probably in 9th grade. Yes, I've been tall for a long time. My first game was an example of clumsiness and being uncoordinated. I couldn't catch a ball. Every ball thrown to me. Wide open passes. I'm at under the basket. They throw a full court pass, 2 points, right, and butterfingers the whole time. And my freshman coach, Thomas Bailey, at Highlands High School in North Highlands, California. After that game, it was really embarrassing to even show my face around school. I was almost the tallest thing walking around campus. There's a few other guys taller than me. But my coach pulled me out in front of all my teammates, my current teammates at that point, and said to them, you guys encourage him. Because you watch, he's going to get better. He's going to keep working. He's going to get better. Now you fast forward that a few years. And I ended up getting a Division I scholarship to Alabama A&M University for basketball, to be a student athlete, because I didn't give up. And someone believed in me enough to, in front of other people, say, I believe in you. Encourage this guy. He's got something in there that's going to make sure he's good, if not great. So I'm here to tell you that because you're on this Hangout, because you're watching this video, whether you're on my list, however you came across this video, I'm here to tell you that I know for sure that there's greatness on the inside of you, that you have a passion and a purpose. There's actually a saying I use. You're here on purpose for a purpose. And if you don't use that purpose, fulfill that purpose here on earth, you're being selfish, and you're another person that's making the grave site, the ground, the most wealthy place on earth, because you didn't leave this earth empty. So I'm here to say I believe in you. I'm here to say I'm encouraging you. And I'm here to say stay tuned, because I'm about to drop some bombs. Deal? Excuse me, could drink some water. I'm watching the replay, seeing how fast I'm moving. It's kind of blurry. I'm like a ninja, right? All right, so let's get out a notepad real quick. Let me just bring out a notepad, see if I can do this. This is a notepad, and let's do tonight's first screen share. Screen share. All right. Make sure you can see this. Looks like you can see it. Let's present to everyone. Hopefully it's working, so I'm going to check it over here. There's a little delay. So I'm going to be showing you free Facebook. Maybe it's a little bit too high. Let's bring it down a little bit. Marketing secrets. I'm going to show you how to reach thousands for free. All right, and I'm really going to have to challenge you because so many of you are maybe new. You're trying to figure this thing out, and I'm going to give you a formula. It's up to you to follow it, but it works. It absolutely works if you're using video, email, Facebook, paid. This formula works, okay? So I need you to watch it. So the first thing you're going to need to do, I already gave you a little clue already, is create a video, and I'm going to prove to you why. Right? And I'm going to give you the formula inside the video. Now, before I do that, I'm going to go ahead and hit stop. I'm going to take you over to another screen share because this is the proof. This is showing and proving what I'm saying is true. And then I'm going to show you the formula. So you're going to have to hang on, all right? So I'm going to show you this. Present to everyone. Quick shout. So what you're saying, wait a minute, just a second. What you see here is my Facebook fan page insights. Now, why this is important and why you need to create a Facebook fan page, a business page, or whatever the case may be, is that you can track everything. You can see what's working, what's not, and adjust accordingly. All right. So what you're seeing here, they're showing you the type of post. This one's a photo. It was shared with the public. It reached 48 people. Not a big whoop when I have about 800 to 900 friends on Facebook, right? It was 5 clicks and about 9 people engagement. So 9 people really came across it, read it, 5 people clicked on it. And when you put a lot of effort and time and energy into things, you want to see a return on your investment, right? So I got a little bit better return on investment on this one right here. This was a photo I created in Canva. Sometimes just using the power of message and colors really help. But they really break down. It says it reached 214 people, got 13 likes, comments, and shares. It actually breaks down even further. 3 likes, 1 on the post, 2 likes on people, either I shared or someone else shared it. I got 6 total comments, 2 on the post. I got 4 comments on the share version. So even if it's shared, it's tracking everything. So the important thing is you start your post from your Facebook fan page. All right. So I got 11 clicks total. I got 1 link click. That's actually a good percentage for the number, and 2 other clicks. Right. So, and I'm just showing you this as a baseline. This is not the great results I'm trying to show you. So this is where I began making the shift. So you saw, 141 people, 434 people, 471 people. All of a sudden, like, what happened? So you can see that this is a video. I shared it with the public. I reached 471 people. So let's break this one down a little bit. All right. And I love Facebook's analytics because it really breaks down. I look kind of mean, right? That's also in the man cave. This video was really just talking about passion. I'm not talking about business. I'm not trying to sell people anything. This breaks down the average duration so you can see where people are watching and not watching. This video happened to be 6 minutes and 39 seconds. So typically this is really long unless you're very skilled, which I'm working on it myself right now, and keeping people engaged by word patterns and speaking patterns, right? So I got 105 views. That's like my biggest, at the time, that was like my biggest view without paying. Like in the past, to get the results I'm getting with videos, I would have to pay to reach the masses that I wanted to reach. But this strategy said, this one video proved to me that I can reach who I wanted to reach without using paid strategies. So they break down the unique in the dark blue, repeat in the like the grayish blue. So I actually got 11 people come back and watch the video again, at least 11 times, sort of, if that makes sense. But 14 people watched at least 30 seconds of it. So this is starting to give you a hint of where you want to pack your attention-grabbing title, word, video, whatever, your wording right there. All right. 471 people actually reached, right? So let's continue, because this isn't even the best yet. But look at the title. For those whose vision keep them up at night, watch now and tell me your vision in the comments. So that was like my little dibble dabble. I was like, well, actually, I was really feeling it. I had to let it out. Let me get a little water before I spit on the computer screen. This is actually a blog post I did, well, because I use the same formula with targeting. But blogging, I did my blogging in the last video training, so I'm not going to really dig into that. If you want to learn how to blog and reach your target audience, reach out to me at fatherpreneurship@gmail.com tonight if you're really, really ready to roll. So I went back to a written post right after that, and you see the major drop-off, 81 people. But here's the trick. Use this trick to have the best New Year ever. This was like the day after New Year, right? So perfect timing. It was a video, and I reached 1,600 people. This was the largest reach I've ever had, larger than most of my paid campaigns. Let that sink in. Larger than most of my paid campaigns, I reached more people. I got a lot of great engagement, and the formula started to come together here. So let's click on this, show you the real breakdown. Again, the average view duration is about 30 seconds, but I really reached 1,591 people exact. I think they're counting the repeats as the total number. I got 98 people to watch at least 38 seconds. The rest of the people, 380 people, watched 94% of the video. And look at the limit. It's down to 2 minutes and under 30 seconds. So about 2:30. So I shortened my video from 6 minutes down to 2.5 minutes, and I got a major increase on the amount of video people would watch. And I got about 25% repeat. So people are like, man, that was good. Let me keep watching it, right? So I'm going to go back here, and I want to show you, I'm trying to show you the breakdown of the post engagement. Here we go. So you know the likes from the last one. I got 31 likes, 4 on it. I got 27 on shares. I got 14 comments, 14 on shares. 16 people shared it. There's a big breakthrough in what's called viral sustainability. And that's the importance of not spamming, not always selling, but reaching your audience for the purpose of engagement so they get exposed to your brand. And they share your content for you. They do the work for you. This is the key to not having to pay for Facebook reach, is putting out something. You have a cool headline here. You keep it to about 2 minutes, 2.5 minutes at the most. And you make it in such a way, you formulate it in such a way by using the formula I'm about to share in a few minutes, that it gets people to share it on your behalf, right? Somebody got a hide all post, somebody hating on me, say they don't want that inspiration, education, motivation, but still I rise. Little Maya Angelou for you. So just to show you that the back and forth, how true it is. Now this is a blog post, but it wasn't a video. And this is a powerful story of how my family and I went from homeless to homeowner in under 90 days, just like I said earlier. But it was just a link to a blog post, and you see it only reached 2 people. I mean, what the heck happened? Now, there's another key to this formula. You can see when I posted the video at 12:10 p.m. All right, so it's at a time where people are active on Facebook, where it's going to post into their Facebook feed, and it's going to grab their attention. So let's go on up to, you can see, I got away from the formula on this video. Why do your dreams cost so much? It was a video. It reached over 100 people, but I didn't use the right kind of headline. I didn't bring people in. I got very low engagement as compared to my 1,600 people I reached earlier. So I'm going to go up to the next video so I can continue to prove to you the power of it. Let me just find the next video. Right, here we go. So I bumped it back up. So here we go. There's two videos here. So I'm bumping back up from 158 to 453. This one went to 617. This one only got 261 because the theme just didn't work for my audience, right? So I'm really being completely honest and transparent with you to show you what works, what doesn't work. You want to know your audience, you want to know what they're looking for, and you want to share content that they're looking for and ready to engage with and share on social media, right? Viral sustainability. So you can see 617, 261. And after that, I've been testing. I've been focusing on my blogging again, and I use other syndication techniques on that. But I'm going to go ahead and go back to the notepad. Let's go ahead and stop this screen share and break down the formula. I'm not going to keep you long. I like to keep these trainings to about 30 minutes so you can get back to your family. I value time so much. I value your time so much that I believe in just packing as much value in as little time as possible. If you want to work with me separately, if you want to learn more, you can, of course, reach out to me at fatherpreneurship@gmail.com. Leave a comment under this video. Let me know, how I'm doing, if you're liking it, what's going on. But let's see. Let's go back to the notepad here. So Facebook, showing you some formulas here, has an algorithm. I know it might be a big old word, right? Hopefully I spelled that right. Algorithm that loves direct video uploads. So you may be, dibble dabbling with YouTube, which is, great. I have some straight strategies for that on how not to get your account shut down because I've lost about 3 Google YouTube accounts, so I know what not to do. But Facebook loves direct video uploads. What happens is it gives precedence to that video over other posts, and it shows it to your friends and the people connected to your page that are following you above written posts, above blog posts, in a way that it'll pop up at the top of people's news feeds. Therefore, you get a higher chance of getting clicks, watches, and clicks on your links if you have a link to learn more here, or learn more about me here, whatever it is. Subscribe to my list here. So they love direct video uploads, right? So now I'm going to really break down the formula, and you really want to do the following. You want to follow the same formula that you do with a blog. PAS, right? And that stands for problem, agitation, solution. Now, I broke this down again in the last blogging training, the $1 Million Blogging Secrets. If you're on my list, you should have already gotten an email. Go back and watch that. It was value packed, and I got the comments to prove it, right? Problem is, let's say, you pick out a problem. And from that first video I picked is, people always have a lot of New Year's resolutions. So I would say, in the video, you can actually go back and watch it. You're on my Facebook fan page probably by now. If you're not, go ahead and connect with me and watch my videos. The problem is, you create a New Year's resolution, and and then agitation comes along. I mean, I've set so many New Year's resolutions. I stopped, setting New Year's resolutions. Now what I do is I do this one thing that has changed my perspective. Instead of saying got to, I now say get to, right? I'm sort of mumbling up and jumbling up 2 different themes here, but what I did say in the video was I stopped saying got to, and I started saying get to, meaning this. Stop saying I got to go to work, and start saying I get to go to work. It produces an air of gratitude, and gratitude is attracts things unto you. If you're not familiar with the law of attraction, it works. The Bible describes it as seek ye first the kingdom of God and his righteousness, and all these things will be added unto you. It's where you're seeking out positivity, you're putting out positivity, and therefore you're attracting it back. If you do negative, you get the same thing. So the solution was to change the word, your wording, one little wording shift, changes your whole mindset and puts you into a place of gratitude, puts you into a place of attracting positivity and things that you truly want because you only speak positively. Instead of affirming the negative, you affirm the positive, right? Oh, I hate my job. Man, I get to go to work and provide for my family. I'm thankful that until I find my next opportunity, this is a great thing for me. You see a quick shift, and I mean, you can't even be mad when you're talking like that, right? But I use the PAS strategy also in my video. And before I even make the video, I have this down. I have the headline, but it's not just a regular headline. It's got to be an attention-grabbing headline. It's got to draw the people in. It's got to be a hook. It's got to be the kind of bait that a fish would want to eat, if that makes sense. You've got to put something out there that makes people say, oh, let me click on, let me see what he's talking about. Let me see what she's talking about. All right, let me get some water real quick. Even though I'm going on, I don't really like to talk a lot, more than people would think. But so you got your headline, you have your problem agitation solution already going, you have that idea going already, right? And because you have that idea going already, you know what you're going to say. Now, I know some of you may have never done a video. So what I want you to do is take this formula, write it out, write out what you're going to say. Think of a story you're going to tell as the agitation part. So the point can be driven home. And that's how you get beyond 30 seconds of engagement, beyond 30 seconds of watching your video. By using stories, by using things that connect with people, by making it relatable. Correct? All right? That makes sense? So you got your problem agitation solution, you got your stories all set. You got your attention-grabbing headline, right? Now, there's also optimum times to post content. And that's with anything. That's blogs, links, pictures, and of course, videos. And what I've learned along the way is that 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. is where you want your content to appear on people's timelines. Now, I've also seen the hours of about 6 p.m. to about 8 p.m. Yeah, that's about 8 p.m. I got a lot of views around that time, a lot of engagement. Like in your insights on your Facebook fan page, it'll show you the peak times in which people are actually watching your content. So those are the two that I found. If you use programs, well, let me not go there like with syndication, because that's another step. That's a different step, and I'll save that for another training. But so far, what I've done is I've broken down the actual secret sauce. So I have an assignment for you. I want you to do your first video. If you haven't done it, do your first video. If you've already done a video, implement what I'm showing you, the problem agitation solution, attention-grabbing headline, and post it between 10 a.m. and 2 p.m. And share it. Tag me in it on Facebook. I want to see your video. I want to see, what you're doing. And if I got some good criticism for you, some constructive criticism, I'll share it with you because I want to see you succeed. I want other mothers and fathers to succeed. I want other men and women to live out their passion, to live out their purpose, to live out their dreams. This is what drives me to be one of the world's best givers. So I'm not just charging you for this, which I paid a lot of money and spent a lot of time to learn. So I'm expecting, I have an expectation that you're going to find value in it. You're going to apply it. You're just going to apply it in your business. And you're going to say, hey, this guy is somebody worth working with. Right? So if you haven't already joined my team, and my team is called the League of Extraordinary Familypreneurs, either as a customer or an affiliate, because I can help anybody in any business you're in, automate your business and get more results using online tools. That's what I'm about. It's about working smarter and not harder. So let's go ahead and end the screen share. And I want you to see my not so shaven face one last time before I call this quits. Remember, you're here on purpose for purpose. Remember that time is the most valuable commodity on earth because once you give it away, you'll never get it back. ever. Remember the 3 L's: to laugh, to love, and to lead. If you have further questions, you can reach out to me at fatherpreneurship@gmail.com. That is my email that does come to my phone. You can visit my blog at any time at www.fatherpreneurship.com. If you're ready to get started in business, you're just ready to get going, email me. If you have a question, put it in there quickly. I'm not going to be up for forever. I do have young children that I love, and I just want to go lay with them sometime and give them kisses. And maybe you do too. Maybe you can relate. But it's valuable commodity again. God bless you, and I'll see you in the next training.